So if you look at the last ice age and compare it to like a World War I, World War II, the Great Depression, there's a great difference. But there's also a similarity. After the Ice Age and the Great Flood, the people were united. The same way that America was united during World War I, World War II, even the Great Depression. United in the sense that it created a one consciousness. Now, when you compare that to the Great Flood after the Younger Dryas, the Younger Dryas would have been a worldwide consciousness that was united. And then when you look at World War I, World War II, in the specific example of America, same thing. The consciousness was united. But there is a difference. In that after the Younger Dryas, the entire world, or at least major parts, hemispheres of the world, would have been united instead of just one country, as an example, America. So this would be an interesting study as far as how can people across large geographic areas get along, and an explanation for that would be it depends on the level of catastrophe. For example, if one hemisphere of the earth were under the threat of extinction, then that hemisphere would probably be more willing to come together, or more willing to work together, not fight. And then in the example of World War I, World War II, when times are really good, that same hemisphere would not be willing to work together on an extreme level where you have multiple alliances fighting against each other. So this creates an interesting correlation between bad times. In a way, environmental bad times actually bring peace among people. Whereas when the environment is good to us, it actually brings, violence and war between people. So it's interesting how when Mother Nature is good to us, we are worse to each other. And when Mother Nature is worse to us, we are actually better to each other.